At tight end, the junior, number 23, Miles Coleman. At running back, a senior, number 34, Andrew Reed. At offensive line, the junior, number 51, Sylvan Rourke. At offensive line, the senior, number 55, Jacob De La Torre. At offensive line, the senior,
No, I don't think you ever got one anyway.
At offensive line, the junior, number 74, Grayson Quick.
All right.
In an offensive line, a freshman, number 76, Caden Keller. Scott Tigers. Welcome to the rest of the Tigers. The Tigers are coached by assistant coaches Adam Clement, Dane Cummings, Matt Blade, Curtis Fortson, Josh Messer, and Albert Metcalf Jr. Our head coach for the Tigers.
That's my name.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I mean, he still needs to be answering his phone or whatever. So just play a minute and it'll be good. We'll get him in there. Yeah.
Chevrolet Institute is your trusted Buick, GMC, and Cadillac dealership. They keep you moving with extensive inventory and competitive finance options, offering a wide range of auto repair service and everyday value pricing. Take advantage of the regular service offers and coupons and visit their Chevrolet certified service experts for regular maintenance and repair. Join the family at J. Hatfield Chevrolet Buick, GMC, and Cadillac, right on the corner of Cherry and Plummer, right here in Chanute.
It's free checking. That pays in ways that matter at your local commercial bank. Ask for Casasa. You get free rewards paid each month, no monthly maintenance fees, and refunds on ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. All you need is at least 12 debit card purchases a month, at least one direct deposit or automatic payment, and be enrolled to receive e-statement notices. Sound too good to be true? It's not. It's free.
They are Ava Johnson and John Ravenscraft. Ava is the daughter of Michelle and Hannah Johnson. John is the son of Elizabeth and John Ravenscraft. These students are being recognized for outstanding behavior.
Alrighty, Blue Collar fans, we are here tonight in Fort Scott, ready to go for some Blue Collar football. 4-1 Blue Collars will be receiving the opening kick as it was deferred by Fort Scott into the Tigers. So the Blue Collars will go right to left under your radio dial as we get ready for some Blue Collar football here on your home for the Blue Collars Z95.3. Alright, we're going to do the best we can. I'm by myself on the camera tonight, folks. I'll do my best I can here on the stream. So join us for the big ball game brought to us by Jessica McMahon at Farm Bureau Financial Services Big Blue Comet broadcast, a pregame show, of course, always by Mr. Ryan Disrow, State Farm Insurance Agent in downtown Chanute. Community National Bank halftime report and a postgame report brought to you by North Santa Fe Auto and Tire. Many great breaks along the way. Young's Welding, the Medicine Shop, Commercial Bank, Community National Bank, as well as Commercial Bank Associated Professionals, Ashgrove, Bumper to Bumper, J. Hatfield, the Daily Grind, Playmakers, and a little bit Health. I'll bring us a ball game here tonight. We're ready to go. Fort Scott's going to be kicking it off. And going back deep here for your Blue Comets. Pretty sure we're going to see Mr. Bradley Peavy back there. Big Play Peavy, see if we can get something started on the big play to start the game.
He took Aggie's spot. Aggie's out there now.
So we got Fort Scott coming out here. Who's going to be kicking the ball? Number 22, and that is Franks. Jamar Franks on the kick. Ready to go. Back deep for your Blue Comets. Riley Peavy. Looks like Jaden Costin back there as well. We'll see. Jackson Coons. Jaden Costin. Coons to the far side. Blue Comets go right to left. Riley Peavy to the near side. Here comes Franks with the kick. And we are sitting ready to go for some Blue Comet football. Well, once we get the clock right, we're sitting. Oh, now we're right. 11:20. We're going to start with a few seconds off the clock there tonight. Now we're ready to go. Here in Fort Scott. Man, I always love coming to Fort Scott. Coach David Torrey and his crew, they always take care of us here, and we always have a good time here in Fort Scott. So we are underway. They'll be taking on the bounce here by Bobby Peavy. Bounces around back there at about the 15. Now he's trying to find his way back up, avoid some tackles, and he'll dive forward, and he'll finally be taken down there at about the 15-yard line is what they're going to say it, and inside the 15. So Chanute and the Blue Comets will start off with the football, and they'll have it. First down and 10. Ball will be on the 11-yard line. So 11:54. So Blue Comets ready to go here for the first play of the ball game. Tyler Davis in the backfield. Ty Bowman under center. 2-by-1 here. Going to send PV in motion from the left to the right side. Give it to Tyler Davis. Finding some room up the gut. He'll be tackled around the 20. Good job there on the tackle number 17. And that is Wonderly. But a nice run there by Tyler Davis as he takes it up for about 8. And he'll take it all the way up there to the 20-yard line, where we're going to say he's at. So he started at the 12, now at the 20. So nice 8-yard run there by Tyler Davis, getting the Blue Comets started. So this time in the shotgun, Davis goes to the right side of Ty Bowman with the twin receiver set both sides of the formation. Bowman going to hold on to it himself, takes it over to the right side. Should be close to the first down. Maybe he gets a yard or two there. He may just got back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see where they mark him down here. Yeah, and they do get it right back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. So a 3rd down and 2 as Ty Bowman picks up no yards. So 3rd down and 2 for the Blue Comets. As Ty Bowman brings the play in.
It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 2. Blue Comets come to the line here. Got Costin and PV out wide here to the near side. Looks like Kester out there wide by himself to the far side. Here's Ty Bowman going to follow right up the middle. He'll have enough for a first down. So he takes it up to the 25-yard line. First down, Blue Comets. And Ty Bowman gets the Blue Comets a first down. And up to the 25-yard line now for the Comets. So just underway here, 10:25 to go here into this first quarter. Blue Comets with the ball first. Davis staying in the backfield. He'll go to the left side. Blue Comets go right to left on your radio dial. Twin receiver set both sides of that formation. Here's Bowman. Bringing the man in motion, and he's going to hand off, and no fake the pass off there, and he gives it to Peavy in the middle of the field, and Bobby Peavy will have a completion up to the 35. Should be enough for another first down for the Blue Comets. Looks on to the 35, and they will give it to him, so another first down, Blue Comets, Bobby Peavy for 10. So second first down here for the Blue Comets on this drive. So as they go to the 35-yard line, first down and 10, Blue Comets pan out a little bit. And Tyler Davis in the backfield with Bowman. Bowman's going to follow Tyler and now come back to the middle here to the other side. And Wonderly right there, number 17, cuts him down after picking up a few as he gets across the 40-yard line down to about the 42. That's a run of 7. So nice job, Ty Bowman picking up 7. He's got 3 carries, 12 yards, and it's a second down and 3 now for the Comets.
Yes, and this is how the Blue Comets is going to.
So second down and 3, Blue Comets down to close to 9 minutes to play here into this first quarter. They've done this the last couple of weeks. Long drives, drawn out drives, what they need. They need to keep that offense off the field. That's the best defense for the Blue Comets. Keep the Fort Scott offense off the field. So here we go. Tyler Davis to the right side of him. Here's the man in motion. That is Bobby Peavy. He's going to look to pass that. Finding Peavy out there to the flat. He'll try to turn the corner. And a nice job there as he gets thrown from behind by Avius Stedman. So he'll make the pass. And he'll get back to the 42-yard line for no gain. So Peavy. So makes a third down and 7 still. No gain on the play as that clock still rolling down. Now under 8.5 to go here in this first quarter. Bowman bringing the play in from the sideline. Blue Comets started on their own 12-yard line. In the ball first. They moved it out here to the 42. Now we're down to about 4 minutes off the clock here. Here come the Blue Comets. Third down and a long 3. Here's Bowman. Low snap. Now look to pass. Now pull it down. He's got some room in the middle. He'll take it up the middle of the field. He's into Fort Scott's territory. And now he'll take it down to the 45-yard line. It is a first down. Blue Comets all the way down to the 44. Fort Scott, nice run there by Ty Bowman. Nothing open out there in good coverage. So he pulls it down and makes the run. And he'll go to Fort Scott's 44-yard line for 14 yards. Another first down for the Blue Comets. So the Comets now moving the ball into Fort Scott territory. I mean, last week we had Independence and Blue Comets in that third quarter. Both teams had a long drive to get the whole quarter. We probably see that here tonight, but Fort Scott might want to go quick. The Blue Comets are definitely taking their time to start here as Bowman in the shotgun, and he's going to hand off. Nope. He's going to look to pass. Got a man in the middle. He's got Jaden Costin right there in the middle, and he's open. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Blue Comets on the touchdown. Jaden Costin on the crossing route. 44 yards. Touchdown! Blue Comets to Jaden Costin. So 44 yards. On to the pass play for the touchdown for Todd Bowman to Jaden Costin. So Blue Comets strike first here. Here comes Jacob Adams on for the kick. So it's a 6-0 lead here for the Blue Comets right now, and Jacob Adams trying to make it 7. And 7:25 to go. Here's the kick. It is up, and it is a good. PAT good. So that'll do it. The Blue Comets score first, 7-0. We'll be back after 1 minute for the kickoff. Z95.3.
At Bumper to Bumper Auto Parts Store, they offer superior name brand OEM parts and aftermarket accessories. The guys at Bumper to Bumper want you to know there's more than just people behind the counter. They are your neighbors, and they are the professionals offering industry-leading knowledge with top-level customer service. And don't forget my favorite part, the clearance rack, when you stop in and visit your local Bumper to Bumper Auto Parts Store, where service is the difference. For over 100 years, Asheville Cement Company has provided Portland and masonry cement to construct highways, bridges, and homes to build America. Since its incorporation in 1877, Asheville Cement Company has grown to be the nation's 5th largest cement producer. The Chanute, Kansas plant has been in operation since its construction in 1908 and produces more than 1.6 million tons of cement per year. Asheville Cement Company, a leader.
I'm back here ready for the kick, and Jacob Adams kicks it off, and it is a return here by number 15 for Fort Scott. He'll bring it up to Fort Scott's side, and that is Mason Ferguson. He brings it up all the way up into above the 40-yard line. So they'll start off on their own 44-yard line. Nice return there by Ferguson. So Fort Scott will have it on their own 43-yard line, they're saying, and that was 7:17 to go. Here comes the Blue Comet defense, and let's go. Fort Scott's offense is on its way out here. So here they come, and your quarterback is going to be number 7, and that is Bowles. I formation, going to hand off second man through, and big tailback's going to come in, and he's going to pick up a few. Number 21 take up to the 49, gain of 6. Number 21, that is Fess. So it's second down and 4 for Fort Scott, ball on the 49-yard line. Big J Mack right there in the middle trying to stuff it up there. You got a good offensive line there. You got some size. So back to I formation for Bowles. Fest going to get it again, and he'll hit the hole, but the Blue Comets right there to fill it up. Standing in there for the Blue Comets, Huston, and they'll take it up into the Blue Comet territory up to the 46-yard lines of Chanute. So Fest picks up 7 more for another first down. Another first down of the night. So they'll be in Blue Comet territory at the 46-yard line. So Bowles comes in, and still Fess. Looks like we're going to get a penalty flag on the field, and the first mustard on the field goes to Fort Scott. 5-yard penalty backs him up to back to the 49-yard line. So 49, after the penalty, makes it a first down and about 15 here. Now first down and 15 for the Blue Comets. Now they're keeping up with the big board over there. 6:11 to go. As it's a first down and 15 now. Bowles going to hand off Fest, trying to bring it here to the right side, finds a hole. He'll get it back into Blue Comet territory and pick up some of that yardage. They'll take it all the way down to the 41 of Chanute. So Jamar Franks, the ball carrier right there, number 22. And they'll take it up to the 41-yard line of Chanute. 10 yards. Make it a third down and 5. For Scott from the 41-yard for the Blue Comet 41-yard line. Here's Bowles up, balls on the ground, It's a scramble for it. Looks like the Blue Comets got it. It's a scramble. Blue Comets say they have it, but we'll see after they unpile it. And it is Blue Comet football. There's a fumble. Blue Comets pick it up. So Blue Comets get to the first turnover of the night here, and it'll be a first down from the 39-yard line, their own 39-yard line. So Chanute's 39-yard line after the fumble.
Just the other day, I gave my kid a glass of...
So Blue Comets take it back over, get that offense back out there, leading 7-0 right now.
Tough into the moment, but we're okay. Everything was fine. I did not. Well, that's their fault. My hands are sure. Okay. First and 10 should be on their own 39. Second possession.
So first down and 10 for the Blue Comets on their own 39-yard line. Here we go. Gonna give it to Tyler Davis, and he gets met in a hole there by big number 34 Andrew Reed. Take care of business. And Tyler Davis gets met there, and he might have got one. TD got, whew. I'm going to give him one up to the 40-yard line. That's a tough 1-yard run there for Tyler Davis. He got met hard there by number 34 Andrew Reed, met him in the hole. Second down and 9. Blue Comets, 5 minutes to go, first quarter. So Tyler Davis goes to the left side in a 2-by-1 formation here. And shotgun. Bowman going to hold us up, bring it here to the near side, turns the corner on Fort Scott side, steps out of bounds there at about the 45-yard line. So he'll pick up about 5 on the play. So Longman picks up 5. He's got 31 on the 5 carries, makes it a third down, and we're going to call it about 4 here for the Blue Comets from their own 45-yard line. Ball sitting on the Fort Scott side of that 45-yard line. 4:55 to go. Bowman steps out of bounds. Comets lead at 7-0 here. In a very key SCK matchup, Blue Comets definitely need to come out of here with a victory, but Fort Scott ain't going to give it up easy, that's for sure. Here's Bowman with Davis to his right side, 2-by-2, Bradley Peavy in motion, left to right side, Bowman's holding it himself. Now there's a pull down as the pocket collapses, looking for a block. Camp Kester gives a little bit one there, and he'll pick up a few up to about the 48 for a gain of 3. So Bowman's going to bring up a fourth down and a long one here for the Blue Comets. Let's see what Coach Rosell has to do. That ball sitting on the 48-yard line of Chanute. So pretty sure they're going to play it safe here. Let's get the punt out here unless he's going to try to go for this. Riker Donovan comes in here. We're going to try to stand in here and try to get this 1 yard. Let's see if the Blue Comets can do it.
When you need a yard.
So here comes Ty Bowman into the fray here. And here we go. 3 o'clock rolling down. We're going to get it up. We got movement on Fort Scott. Did we get him to jump? I think we did, so we sure did. So the penalty, good job as that play clock was running down. Ty Bowman with a good cadence gets him to jump. And we'll see, they're talking about it. But it should be offsides against Chanute, maybe, against Fort Scott. And it is against Fort Scott, thank goodness. So that'll take it up to the Chanute 47-yard line, or I should say Fort Scott 47-yard line. We'll get it together here for too long, folks. Another first down due to penalty, and the second penalty of the nights for Fort Scott against Blue Comets. First down and 10 with 3:50 to go, leading 7-0 here in this first quarter in the Fort Scott territory. Here comes Ty Bowman to the field, to the play. He's got Tyler Davis beside him to his right side. Trip receiver set over to that far side. Bowman's going to roll out to his right. Now going to like the pass. Puts it downfield. Got his man down there. Tyler Breezy. Bradley Peavy. Takes it all the way down to the 27, 28-yard line. I got too much stuff going on there, I think. So Bradley Peavy all the way down to the 27-yard line. That's a 20-yard pass play.
Extra seconds.
So Ty Bowman with the 20 yards on that one. He's already up to 74 yards. He's 4 for 4 for 74 yards, 1 touchdown. That's another touchdown, Blue Comets. First down, Blue Comets. And Bradley Peavy with another big play there for Chanute. Take a second here. All right, here we go. Ty Bowman right back into under center. Ring Costin in motion. Going to get Jaden Costin. He comes around from the left, right side on the jet sweep. Right to the left. Turns the corner. Takes it inside the 25-yard line down to about the 23. He'll pick up 4. Down to the 23. 4 yards, Jaden Costin. So now bring him a second down to 6 for the Comets. Ball sitting on to the Fort Scott 23.5-yard line. Now down to 2:35 to go here into this first quarter. The Comets leading us 7-0 after the opening drive. 8 plays, 88 yards. Taking about 4.5 minutes off the clock. Back at it here again after the fumble. 3 by 1. Trip Super over that far side. Bowman going to look to pass. He's going to find Allman coming underneath. He's got him there. Allman in the middle of the field. Breaking tackles. 10, 5. Touchdown, Garrett Allman. And he takes it in nice running by 23 yards. Garrett Allman for the touchdown. Blue Comets. Nice play by the Blue Comets right there as Garrett Allman takes it across the middle and breaks a couple tackles, takes it in for the score. 23 yards for Garrett Allman. Second passing touchdown here for Ty Bowman. Now on to 23 yards. Jacob Adams on for the extra point try. Costa with the snap in the hole, and it is up, and it should be, and it looks good. Oh, he missed it. PAT, no good. All right, so that's going to make it a 13-0 ball game with 2:14 to go here in this first quarter. We're going to take a 30-second break and be right back for the kickoff on your home from the Blue Comets Z95.3.
It's free checking that pays in ways that matter at your local commercial bank. As for Casasa, you get free rewards paid each month, no monthly maintenance fees, and refunds on ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. All you need is at least 12 debit card purchases a month, at least 1 direct deposit or automatic payment, and be enrolled to receive e-statement notices. Sounds too good to be true? It's not. It's free, and you get rewards. Visit your local commercial bank and ask them about free checking with a Casasa account today. Member FDIC.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports on Z95.3.
All right, we're back here. Ready for the kickoff. Jacob Adams ready to tee it up. And kick it off. Blue Comets lead 13-0. 5-minute drive, 7 plays, 61 yards. Culminating in a 23-yard touchdown pass to Garrett Allman from Ty Bowman for the touchdown score. Missing on the extra point. And here comes Blue Comets. So that's what you got to do. Especially this first guy, you got to put up as many as you can here, especially after the turnover. And that's going to be an uphill kick. And you got to let it touch the ground first, guys. We learned that on that. Got to let it touch the ground first. I think we were outside to begin with. We got a penalty flag over on that far side. And it looks like they may try to make him kick it again. You can catch it in the air, but you'll still give it to Fort Scott. You got to let the ball hit the ground first, and then you can recover it before it can be your ball in high school, apparently. So we got a penalty on the Blue Comets, and that'll move it back 5 yards. So their first penalty of the night. So re-kick, here comes Jacob Adams. So kicking it off from his own 35 now.
That's it. You do that, Matt, against a good friend.
Let's see, 2:14 left to go.
Oh, yeah.
And Fort Scott due to get back here. So they're moving back 5.
Turns out I'm not very good video. Gotta keep control.
Here's the kick here. Jacob Adams once again throws it over that way, but it is a nice job covering it up there by Fort Scott. And they'll get it right at the 50-yard line. And that's number 4. That is Donald Harper jumping on it. So they'll have it on their own 49-yard line. For Fort Scott, 2:14 to go. End of this first quarter, Blue Comets lead at 13-0. See if we can get this done for you real quick. So Fort Scott comes out here, changes the score real quick.
Fumbling snap. It's a turnover. Here's Bowles under center.
Bowles under center here. Going to hand off up the gut here and break it through. And still running through, and he'll get in deep into Blue Comet territory. He's looking down to the 35-yard line. Nice run And we'll see, there comes the next number 21, that is Connor Fess, number 21, as he takes that one all the way down to the Blue Comet 37-yard line. So that's a gain of 12 there for Fess. Another Vesser second first down. Blue Comet 37-yard lines where they are. Bulls going to bunch them up here. Their single receiver set both sides. Going to hand off to the first man through, and a good job by the Blue Comets. Number 52, Brandon Dillo with a stop right there. Number 34, though, that is Reed. Picking up a few. As they'll take it up close to the 30-yard line. They'll give him the 32. So a gain of 5. So 5 for the big fullback, number 34. Reed makes it a second down and 5 with 1.5 to go here into this first quarter for Fort Scott with the ball now. The Comets lead 13-11 as Bulls under center. And split back formation. Going to hand it off to Fess. He comes here to the near side, and he's going to turn the corner. Still on his feet, trying to get tackled there for Riker Donovan. Finally wrangles him down at about the 10-yard line. Jaden Costin hanging on. Riker comes over and finally gets him knocked down there as they get all the way down to the 11-yard line. So nice job there by Fess as he takes it down to the 11 for a gain of 21. So the Tigers trying to put it in the end zone right here. Bulls going to hand out to Fess once again, trying to take it up the gut. He's going to be met there by the Blue Comet defense this time. And they'll give him the 10-yard line for a gain of 1. So that'll be a second down and 9, but we do have some mustard on the field.
Yes.
So we get that figured out. That's going to be against the Blue Comets. Illegal participation, legal substitution, maybe somebody get out of it. I don't know, but that's against the Blue Comets. So that'll put it all the way up to the 6-yard line now for Fort Scott. So 4-yard penalty there for the Blue Comets, their second of the night. Here comes Bulls, that high formation, going to hand off to Fess. Fess taking it right through that 4 hole. He takes it in for the touchdown on a 6-yard run here by Fess. Fort Scott takes it right down the field there on the short field, so at their own 49-yard line. So a touchdown here puts them on the board, makes it 13-0. Coming in now, number 21, that is, Jamar Franks was number 22. He was the one that was doing the kicking, but it looks like they're going to let Fess. He's going to be the one kicking, and Bowles is going to be holding. So Fess with the kick for the extra point. Here's the kick. Good. So the PAT is good. That makes it a 13-7 ball game with 38 seconds to go into this first quarter. We'll take a quick 30-second break and bring you the kickoff. Z95.3.
Tennessee has a driver's license now. We're totally trusting him and happy with the new down freedom and the new costs associated with his big step. While there's so many new what-ifs to consider when the team sits down in the driver's seat, finding auto insurance right for your family is something Associated Commercial Services can make stress-free and affordable. We'll take your call to go over your needs and coverage questions about your new teenage driver at 620-431-9699. Or visit ABS at 1108 West Main in Chanute. The Blue Comet Nation.
Alrighty, we're back here as we get ready to go for the kickoff. And it will be Franks ready to kick for Fort Scott. So get everybody ready to go, see if we can get their score up here. We got the score down in that bottom corner for you folks. Come on. And here's the kick. And it will be taken on the bounce by Bradley Peavy, trying to miss one. And it cuts it back this way. He'll run into the coverage there. And he'll go down at about the 23-yard line for Bradley Peavy. So the Blue Comets get their third possession here, leading at 13-7 right now. And if we could get this to change here, we'll be all right. Sorry, folks, trying to work on my score here on the live stream. There we go, and it's give you a little bit of fit, so I apologize for that. So here we go. So here we go, back at it. Blue Comets back with it. Ty Bowman's going to hold herself, try to find some running room. He'll take it over to the Blue Comets side and try to turn the corner and use that to the 30. And then up about the 35-yard line before he's finally taken out of bounds there for Ty Bowman. So Blue Comets get another good run. Looks like they'll have enough for a first down. Blue Comets. That'll be number 6 on the night.
They like to be front.
Come on, man.
But everything's going good there.
Save.
But we how
There we go. So Blue Comets back out of here after another big run there by Ty Bowman. He takes it up to the 33-yard line. And Bowman's going to look to pass, and he's going to throw it out here. Oh, that's going to be pass interference right here in front of Bobby Peavy. He got 3 flags coming in on it. So here we go with the penalty flag onto the field with 22 seconds left to go. Ty Bowman. It's going to be pass interference here against Fort Scott. So the penalty flag is going to bring it all the way up to the 47-yard line. So it's a 15-yard penalty there on Fort Scott. So first down and 10 for Blue Comets. That's number 7 here. Still got 22 seconds to go left into this first quarter. So Ty Bowman brings it back up. Twin receiver set both sides. Tyler Davis in the backfield to his left side. Here comes Jaden Costin, going to give it to Costin, following Tyler Davis. Now Costin's going to let the throw. Oh, he's going to dump it off here to Peavy and just over his head for an incomplete pass. Nice little trickery there by Coach Frizzell. But it'll be incomplete to bring up a second down and 10 for the Blue Comets.
that would have been a great alley.
So second down and 10 for the Blue Comets, sitting on their own 47-yard line, leading 13-7 here as we're getting close to the end of the first quarter. Only 17 seconds left to go in this one. So here comes Kester, Costin, and Peavy out wide here to the near side. Tyler Davis in the backfield with Bowman, and that'll leave Allman by himself out there to the far side. Going to hand it out to Tyler Davis, trying to find some room. He'll get into Fort Scott territory, still fighting for yards. Good job, Tyler Davis, as they'll take it up to about the 47-yard line of Fort Scott. So that's a 6-yard run there by Tyler Davis. Oops, 16. So that's going to be the end of the first quarter. It will be a 13-7 lead for the Blue Comets. We'll take a 1-minute break. Second quarter on the way. Z95.3.
Person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and cumulative deeper pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Stop in, drive through, call, or text. These are just the many ways Medicine Shop at Chanute makes your life easier. Walk in, pick up your prescription, and visit with Nick and the staff. Life has you on the go? Medicine Shop at Chanute offers a convenient service to get you back on the road. The Medicine Shop now offers text notifications for your prescription. That means no more guessing when you need to pick up your meds. To find out more, 421 Main in Chanute.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports on Z95.
Alrighty, Blue Comet fans, we're back here ready to go as we switch ends, and the Blue Comets now going left to right on your radio dial, and from the 45-yard line of Fort Scott, 47-yard line of Fort Scott, and that ball is away from Ty Bowman. He's going to jump on it. He'll go all the way back to the 47 to loss 6. So they'll lose that one on the handle. So a third down, and looks like we have a third down and long.
I think that their scoreboard might have been their scoreboard was that trick line.
All right, so it looks like we're going to be punting. I thought it was a third down. Okay, my bad. Here goes Bobby Peavy. He'll get the snap and the punt, and they'll set it down to about the 20-yard line, enough back away from Blue Comets right there on a good coverage, all the way down close to the 10-yard line. So nice shot by the Peavy on the punt. They'll take it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 41-yard punt there for Bobby Peavy.
Rocket motion.
So with the 41-yard punt, it is Fort Scott football. They'll be coming to the line here on their own 12-yard line. From their own 12-yard line. 15 to go. Bull's going to give it, and he's going to hand it out to the big man coming through. That is Fess, and he'll take it all the way up to the 22-yard line. Looks like he'll have enough for a first down. So let's take it up there. Looks like the 23, maybe the 24-yard line. He'll pick up 12. So Fess, 12 more. He's got 7 carries for 65 yards so far on the night. So first down here for Fort Scott. As they're trading at 13 to 7 right now.
Very interesting turn.
And going to give it back to Fess. He'll find some room to the right side this time. Now taking it over to the Blue Comets side. Still on his feet, 40. Finally going to be dragged out of bounds and thrown out of bounds there on that far side. That's another first down. Taking it all the way across the 40-yard line. Looks like he'll be out of bounds there at about the 43-yard line. So it's a gain of 19. 19 more for Fess. Alrighty, so another first down as the Tigers starting to move the ball here on the ground against the Blue Comet defense.
Fort Scott is going to keep running this play.
So back to I formation once again here under center, and Bowles going to hand it out this time to Franks. He's going to give him a little bit of a break for Fess, and Franks will take it up to about the 47-yard line. So he'll get 4. So it's the second down and 6 as Bowles comes in with the play from the sideline. Second and 6 from their own 47-yard line. As Bowles gets that split back set. And he's going to give it to Franks this time. Franks finds some room over to the right side. Now comes back to the middle. He's going to have enough for a first down to the Blue Comet 45. Ryder Donovan right there, as well as Colton Fritsch. Then on the stop, all the way down to the 45 of Chanute by Franks. 8 yards. That brings up another first down there for Fort Scott as they have it on the Chanute 45-yard line. Bowles back to I formation.
Bowles under center is not attempting to pass.
Looking for the snap. He's going to hand out to his pitch out here to Franks. Franks trying to turn the corner because of back inside. Good cover defense there. Good job there. Tyler Davis got a hand on him and held him up for the rest of the defense with Jay Mack in there.
For Franks, but
Cole McCrone in on the stop as well. He'll pick up a couple up to the 43-yard line. So Franks picks up 2 more. He's got 4 carries for 24 yards. Second down and 8. Fort Scott. Clock rolling now down to 9:15 to go. Going to hand off to Franks once again on the misdirection. And Franks turning the corner. He's going to be wrangled up there by the Blue Comet defense down close to the 35. Let's say he's down at the 37-yard line. So a gain of 6. So Franks 6 more. So running the ball very effectively with a third down and short now for the Tigers as the ball sits on the 36-yard line of Chanute. Third down and 1. Back to I formation with Fess into the backfield. Bowles under center. Single receiver set both sides. Going to give it to Fess. Trying to take it right up to the gut. He's got some room. Still on his feet. And finally going to be taken down by Ty Bowman once he gets close to the 15-yard line. And they'll mark him down there at about the 13. They might have gave him a couple extra after that tackle. Down to the 13 for Fess. So he'll pick up 24. He's over 100 now. He's at 110, 108. Another first down here for the Tigers. And they have it at a first down and 10. Ball sitting it up out to the 12-yard line. Going to give it to Fess. They'll take it to the far side. He'll get cut down as he turns the corner there into the 6 hole by Tyler Davis and Ryder Donovan. So Fess takes it down to the 9-yard line on a gain of 4. So now down to 8 minutes to go into this first half. 13-7 Blue Comet lead, but Fort Scott is driving right now. And back to that I formation. Give it to Fess. Trying to find some room with the gut. He'll take it in. Touchdown, Fort Scott. 9-yard touchdown run. to number 21, Fess. So he'll take it in for 9 yards, his second rushing touchdown. And that'll make it a 13-13 ball game with 7:52 to play in the first half. Here comes the kicker. If they're going to go with Fess, he's been doing the kicking. He just ran in for the touchdown. And he'll be coming in for the kick. 9 plays, 88 yards. And here's Fess for the kick. Snap is down, and the kick is up, and it is good. He got it across. So that'll make it a 14-13 ball game. Because trail by 1, they'll get the ball. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the kickoff. Z95.3.
Hi, this is Ryan Goodbow, State Farm Agent Chanute. I believe it's important to protect your family in the event of any emergency. Come see me today in downtown Chanute at 205 East Main and let me help protect your family with auto, home, life, or health insurance, as well as protecting your family's financial future. Come say hi at our downtown offices in Chanute or schedule an appointment by calling 620-431-2680.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports on Z95.3.
Excuse me, back here. After the touchdown drive to make it a 14-13 ball game for Scott on top, 7:52 to go. And it was a 9-play, 88-yard drive. Taking about, about 4 minutes off the clock here. For Scott, all running plays, running right down the field. So Blue Comet's ready to get it back here, see if they can take a good long drive and put some points on the board, get the lead for halftime. Still plenty of time left, 7:52 to go here in the first half. But here comes Franks. He'll be ready to kick. And here's the kick. And it'll be bounced around, and it'll be taken there by Jaden Kelson. He's going to be wrangled up behind the 25-yard line. Will they will find any blocking? So they get back to about the 20 where they're going to start him off at. So we'll see where they give him the... All right, they'll say the 24. All right, so Chanute on their own 24-yard line with 7:43 to go. Now a first down and 10. Now trading by 1 here in Fort Scott on this pivotal SCK League matchup here tonight. And Fort Scott's looking to put a little chink in Blue Comet's record here as they're 4-1 on the year coming in. All right, so twin receiver set here to the near side out there, and twin receiver set both sides of the formation. Now look at it. Here's Bowman, and you're going to get Peavy in motion. Going to fake the handoff. Now we're going to give it to Tyler Davis. He'll take it up the middle, close to the 30-yard line. And they'll give him the 30 for a gain of 6. So Tyler Davis, 6 more. He's got 4 carries for 22 yards. Good running here by Tyler Davis. Makes it a second down and 4 now for the Comets. So Brandon to the line here with 7:15 to go here in the half. Ty Bowman. Tyler Davis to his right side. Blue Comets go left to right on the radio dial. Almond wide here to the near side. Triple receiver set to the far side. Bowman going to look to follow Davis through, and he'll be met in the holes. He comes through. Nice play there by Jacob Stinnett. He come up and filled that hole and cut down Tyler Bowman after a gain of 1. Ty Bowman after a gain of 1. So Bowman picks up 1. He's got 9 carries for 39 yards. That makes it a third down and 3 for the Comets. So we get under probably 6.5 to go by the time we get this play started.
Third down and 4.
So 6:35, the Comets taking their time in of the huddle. Now they're coming out here. 10 seconds left to go. Twin receiver set both sides. Kester, Peavy out far to the near far side. So now here's Bowman. Going to look to pass, and he finds some room. And he got to find his man out there. Good job moving around. That's Bradley Peavy. Breaking some tackles. They'll have a first down. Blue Comets as he takes it across the 40-yard line. Big play, Bradley. He'll take it up to the 42.
Made one man miss.
It's an 11-yard pass play there for the Blue Comets. Nice. Needed that one. So Bradley Peavy gives him another first down. That's 8.
Short of the first down, the guy was right there.
Over 100 yards passing now for Ty Bowman on the night, as that'll get it down to 6 minutes to go here into the first half. Blue Comets with another first down. First down and 10 from the 42. 3-by-1 set. Tyler Davis to the right side of Bowman as they go left to right on that radio dial. And Bowman Gonna hand off to Davis. Davis trying to find some room in the middle. Ball's on the ground, but it looks like the Blue Comets may have got back on it, but there's a lot of red around that ball, so we'll see. Mayer got back on top of it. Our Blue Comets did a nice job getting there. Braden Dillo makes a big play as he jumps on that ball and saves it for the Blue Comets as that one got away. So that'll even go ahead because we'll get a little gain on it. So I'll give Braden Dillo up to the 46-yard line, a gain of 4.
It's a 5-yard gain, 4-yard gain.
So I'm going to give Braden Dillo a gain of 4 yards on that one.
46.
So Braden Dillo gets in the run column there. All right, it's a second down and 6 Blue Comets after that. And here's Bowman going to hold him himself. Going to follow Tyler Davis through. He'll take it up to about midfield. And a gain of 4. So Ty picking up 4.
Slow getting up.
So now make it a third down and about 3 for the Comets. Now down to 5 minutes to go. This may be where Coach Frizzell wants to get it. He's got to get his offense out there, and they got to take as much time as they can out here because we've seen how quick they can get down the field and score. As they got down there in about 3.5 minutes on our last drive, all running for Fort Scott. But it is a third down and short here for the Blue Comets. TD. In the backfield here with Bowman. Bowman going to look to pass. Bowman going to put it in the air. Got his man down there, and it's going to be short. And incomplete. His first incompletion of the night. Looking for Jaden Costin. So that'll make it a 4th down and 3 for the Blue Comets here at midfield. Now, last time we had this position, we got him to jump. Just because Roselle want to try that again. Here in the second, trailing by 1. And looks like they're going to bring him out. Ragged Donovan in the backfield. And they'll bring him here to the right side. Costin goes in motion from the right to the left side. Bowman's going to back up. Now give it to Racker. Moving up a little bit. Maybe do the little ugly punt play. And they will. And they'll get it down the field. See if they can down it as far as they can. Close to the 10-yard line. Inside the 15. And down to the 12 on the punt. So nice shot, 38-yard punt there for Ty Bowman. So it'll be a first down and 10 here after the punt for the Blue Comets. Fort Scott will get it, and they'll have it on their own 12-yard line with 4:25 left to go in this first quarter. So the Tigers, Bowles under center. Gonna look to pass. Gonna come downfield. He's got a man down here. And oh my goodness, in and out of the hands there. Nice try as they almost got it to Emerson on the incomplete pass. His first pass of the night goes for incomplete. They tried to find Emerson on the long pass here down the sideline, and he's not able to come up with it. Just out of his reach. Nice play there by Bowles, but not able to come up with it.
Averaging double-digit yards on the ground per run.
So back to the 12-yard line with a second down and 10 here for Bowles and the Tigers. We're going to get a penalty flag, and that's going to be against the Tigers are backing them up 5 more.
Try this play action with the runs working.
So that'll back them up 5 more. That's the 4th penalty of the night. 30 yards on 4 penalties. That'll bring it up to a first down, or second down and 15 for Bowles. He's going to give it to Fest. Fest going to bring it up the middle. Racker Donovan's going to meet him right there. Stack him up once he comes across the 10. Back to about the 12 right there. Racker Donovan. And Colton LeCrone in on the stop. He'll get back that penalty yardage. Back up to the 12. So 5 more for Fest. He's got 126 yards on 12 carries and 2 rushing touchdowns. 10-9 for the Tigers. Now under 4 minutes to go. Blue Comets trail by 1, 14-13. Until half. Here's Bowles going to give it to Fest, and the Blue Comets going to catch him right there in the hole and bring him back, and they'll give him the line of scrimmage.
Up to the challenge.
Good job there by the Blue Comets. Stepping in LeCrone, Braden Dillo, and who else is in there? Colin Hudson in there as well on the stop for the Blue Comets, and they'll give him back. They'll give him 2 on that play. It's up to the 14-yard line. He'll pick up 2. So a second down, we've got a 4th down and 11 from their own 14-yard line. And so now down to 3 minutes to go. I don't know what the Going to back up here in Fess. Going to come out here with the punt. And it's a little squibber. And it's going to be picked up there by Riker Donovan. Riker trying to find out Bradley Peavy. Sorry, there's a penalty flag. Peavy taking it back to the Blue Comets side, the 20, 15. He'll be tackled there as he gets 10, but we got a penalty flag right there. Got some mustard on the field. So that's going to bring it back as the punt. The penalty is going to hurt him there. There's that penalty flag sitting there at about to the 37-yard line. I mean, at least the Blue Comets going to get it back. Going to get a block in the back against the Blue Comets, so the penalty going to bring it back for the Blue Comets, but we get it back. We're making the punt here with 2:53 to go. So Blue Comets now with an opportunity to put some points on the board here before halftime, trading at 14-13 right now.
Yes. A bad snap.
So that takes it all the way back to the Blue Comets side of the 50-yard line there on the punt by Fess, 36 yards.
Could have been a lot closer.
So it's a first down and 10 for your Blue Comets. They will have it. 2:52 left to play. They'll have it on the 50-yard line where the Blue Comets. First down and 10 for Bowman. And he's going to lift a pass. He's going to find Allman cutting through. Oh, he throws it behind him. Incomplete pass. So here we go. Garrett Allman on the incomplete pass. Just a little bit behind him on that one. Allman going to the Chanute side, and Bowman throwing it back here to the Fort Scott side and just missed him.
The short, quick gains or...
Second down and 10. That'll stop the clock with 2:50 to go in the first half. Blue Comets trail by 1, 14-13 right now. Here they come back to the line. Triple receiver set here to the near side as they go left to right on your radio dial. Tyler Davis to the left side of Bowman in the backfield. Bowman going to look to follow Davis through, and they'll get into Fort Scott territory. Finally taken down there at about the 46, maybe the 45-yard line. And they're going to say the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 3 up to the Fort Scott side of the field. So that'll bring up now a third down. That bring up about third down, about 7 here for the Blue Comets. Got that clock rolling. It'll get down to about 2 minutes to go. End of the half when they snap this one as they come to the field or come to the line. Trip receivers here to the near side. Bowman ready to go. And for a snap. And we got to get a penalty flag onto the field to stop. We're going to get a timeout on the field by Coach Frizzell before the snap. So 2:03 to go. End of the half. Blue Comets traded by 1, 14-13. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back here for Scott on your home field. Blue Comets Z95.3.
My grandpa started small, real small. Back then, he didn't have much to start with. A piece of land, a mule, and a sack of seed. But he made it work. And my family has been making it work for 3 generations since. To think it all started from a seed. In farming, everything starts with a seed. At Community National Bank and Trust, we've got the seed money you need to get started. You take pride in your work, and we take pride in helping you do it. Find the Community National Bank and Trust near you at mybankcnb.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. The Drive to Zero Coalition reminds us that every life is important and invites you to join the Drive to Zero campaign. Drunk drivers are involved in 1/3 of all traffic crash fatalities. That's over 100 fellow Kansans. Please do your part. Designate a sober driver and get home safely. Buckle up and eliminate distracted driving. And remember, in Kansas, you drink, you drive, you lose. Sponsored by the Kansas Department of Transportation and the Drive to Zero Coalition.
All right, back here on this long third down play. Bowman's going to look to pass. Nobody's there. Now he's going to pull it down. Look to run maybe. Now finds a receiver, and he's got him. And Peavy will find a little open spot in that zone right there down to the 35-yard line, and it's a first down. Blue Comets on the 12-yard pass play from Ty Bowman to Bradley Peavy.
For running and then throwing past the line.
You can't do that, Brad.
So that's another first down here for the Blue Comets on a 12-yard pass play to Bradley Peavy. So it's a 1:38 to go in the half, and the Comets now coming back to the line. First down and 10 from the Fort Scott 35-yard line.
1:30 to go here in the first.
Trip receiver set over to the far side. Here's Bowman gonna hold on to something. A nice job getting in the backfield there. That is Andrew Reed coming up and disrupted that play. And it'll lose a couple. Ty Bowman back to the 37-yard line. Loss of 2.
Timeout on the field.
So another timeout on the field here, and this one will be called with 1:20 to go here in this first half. So another 1 minute break. We'll be right back. Becomes trail by 1, 13-14 here on Z95.3.
It's free checking that pays in ways that matter at your local commercial bank. Ask for Casasa. You get free rewards paid each month, no monthly maintenance fees, and refunds on ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. All you need is at least 12 debit card purchases a month, at least one direct deposit or automatic payment, and be enrolled to receive e-statement notices. Sound too good to be true? It's not. It's free, and you get rewards. Visit your local commercial bank and ask them about free checking with a Casasa account today. Member FDIC. Murphy's Law says whatever can go wrong will go wrong, especially when it comes to a vehicle. Family owned and operated, the guys,
Second down and 13 from the 30-yard line.
Bowman in the gun, he's got trips to the far side. Here comes the snap. He's back to pass. He's looking to that far side. Now looking down the sideline, and it is caught. 10-yard touchdown, Riley Peavy. Bowman with a perfectly thrown pass.
And we're back here. And we got Ty Bowman with a big pass all the way down to Bobby Peavy, but it looks like he does get into the end zone there. It was a 37-yard pass play there as we're coming right back. And Bobby Peavy catches it down the field for a 37-yard touchdown play. Sorry, folks, missed it right there towards the end. But it was a touchdown play to Bobby Peavy. And it is a Big Commerce now take the lead once again now. It is a 19-14 ball game here with 1:12 to go.
So far this year, that's his first touchdown of this game. But Bowman with 3 touchdown passes here in the first half.
Jesus Christ, Merry Christmas.
They now lead 19-14. That's what the book
I don't know.
says. Go for 2.
All right, so here we are. We're going to go for 2 here, try to make it a 7-point lead here for the Blue Comets. As good eye formation for the Blue Comets. Riker Donovan.
He's got the snap, and he turns.
And going to give it to
No, he rolls out.
Bowman's going to hold on to it. He's going to throw it out into the end zone in the corner down there for the 2-point conversion. And it is good. So the Blue Comets get the PAT good. And now lead it now with a score of 21-14. Sorry, folks, coming back with that. We said we got a problem with our stream here, and I'm just trying to figure it out, folks. So I'll do my best to see what's going on. But we're going to leave it right here because we got halftime coming up. And the Blue Comets take a lead on a quick score there, and they get the 2-point conversion to make it 21-14 here tonight before we get ready to go to halftime.
Not letting you down in that category. Ty Bowman, his 3rd touchdown pass in the first half.
So the Blue Comets are going to kick it off here with 1:12 left to go here. After a good little drive by the Blue Comets. Bobby Peavy on the touchdown pass at 37 yards. So he gets him touchdown pass here tonight. Go along with Jaden Carlson and Garrett Ullman on the night 3rd touchdown pass for Ty Bowman. So here come the Blue Comets ready to kick off once again. And it is going to be Lucas with a kick, taking it about the 30-yard line. And Zubieta apparently made a fair catch signal and can try to get a little extra there. For Scots, they'll get it now with 1:11 left to go. And they'll have it on their own 30-yard line. So they can score quickly here, but the Blue Comets, a nice job going down the field and getting that touchdown there. 50-yard drive. 4 or 5 plays here. Here's a handoff to Fest, trying to bring it here to the near side of Braden Dillow right there, ringing him down, keeping him in bounds. That clock's still rolling as they'll take it up to about the 31-yard line, so it's a gain of 1 by Fest. So it makes a 3rd down and a 9 here for Fort Scott. Let's kick him with Fest in the backfield. Now they go up 2-by-1 here as Bull's going to look to pass out to that far side. Got his man, and what a stick. Nice stick there by Lee Peavy up to the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 8 on the pass play, but Bobby Peavy lays some wood.
Nick Emerson with the catch, but that was like a Madden hit.
So Bradley P laying it out there. And that's going to bring a timeout here with 38.2 to go here on the clock. So let's take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be right back. Blue Cows lead at 21-14, Z95-3.
Chevrolet Institute is your trusted Buick, GMC, and Cadillac dealership. They keep you moving with extensive inventory and competitive finance options, offering a wide range of auto repair service and everyday value pricing. Take advantage of the regular service offers and coupons and visit their Chevrolet certified service experts for regular maintenance and repair. Join the family at J. Hatfield Chevrolet Buick, GMC, and Cadillac right on the corner of Cherry and Plummer right here in Chanute.
As the area's leading hospital, we believe your best days lie ahead of you. And as a nationally recognized hospital for patient safety and quality, we work to ensure that your tomorrows are the best they can be. At Labette Health, instead of thinking about what you need out of a hospital, we've thought about what you need out of life. With our 5-star, multiple award-winning care, we're creating...
Here's the snap. Bull stacked. Wheel. Looking at it. Chase out of the pocket. Avoids the rush. Turns it around. Lets a pass go down the field. It's out of bounds. He just threw it away. That brings up 4th and short. 31 seconds.
Already back here, and Bulls running around back there, and he passes incomplete over to the far sideline of the Blue Comets side over there.
31 seconds to go. 4th and 1 on their own 30.
So 4th down and 1 now for Fort Scott. Got the ball on their own 38, 39-yard line. Bulls going to come under center here. Fess will be behind him. 31 seconds left to play here into the half. Here's Fess. Going to give it the old punt. Nobody back for the Blue Comets. And they'll roll, and it'll dive there at about to the 19-yard line, it looks like.
20 seconds.
So 19. So down to the 19-yard line. 43-yard punt there by Fess. So the Blue Comets will get it back here with 20 seconds to go. And they'll have it on their own 19-yard line. So Blue Comets leading at 21-14 right now, and with 28 and a half to go here in.
Given the struggle that's going on, and Fort Scott kind of delivered a punch to the face. They're taking the lead 14-14.
It's about 20 seconds left to go here. Coming the Blue Comets off the sideline. See what Coach Rizzo decides to dial up here with 20 seconds left. Do you take a couple chances? You just kind of hold off and take in as we're going to give Fort Scott the ball once we get into the second half. So here's Ty Bowman going to look to pass. Now he pulls it down, finds some room in the middle of the field. Got some blockers and still on his feet. Now going back to the far side, and then finally be tackled there from behind as he gets across the 35-yard line down to the 37. So an 18-yard run for Ty Bowman. So with one timeout left here on the field, timeout left here, Blue Comets are going to take it. So with 21 seconds, 21-14, 11.3 to go.
Take your man down the field, and Bowman stepped up and pushed it over there.
Yeah, Fort Scott.
And Fort Scott's.
And when Bowman took it off, there were defenders sliding all over.
Had all kinds of room out there in the middle of the field, but he was able to.
Bowman stepped up and pushed it over there.
Yeah, Fort Scott.
And Fort Scott's. So here we go, the Blue Comets. 20 seconds left to go. Ty Bowman going to look to pass. He's going to throw it down. It looks like his hand got hit, but he was able to make the catch there to Cam Kester. And they'll take it up to the 48-yard line of Fort Scott. 15 yards on that one. So Cam Kester gets his first completion of the night and makes a first down for the Blue Comets. So with 6.6 seconds to go, got a chance here to get it into the end zone for the Blue Comets.
Multiple times.
We will forward Scott's defense back.
So now here we go with Ty Bowman going to look to roll out here and pitch one to the end zone. Here we go. It's up in the air. See if anybody can come down with it, and it'll be an incomplete pass. So that'll end it here at the end of the half. It will be a 21-14 lead. 21-14. All right, at the end of the first half, it'll be a 21-14 lead for your Blue Comets. All right, we're going to send it to the studio for a few minutes and hear from our great sponsors, and then we got a great halftime interview. We'll be back for the second half. I'll see if I can't fix the sound on the stream, folks. My apologies, but we'll get it done here on Z95.3.
For over 100 years, Asheville Cement Company has provided Portland and masonry cements to construct highways, bridges, and homes to build America. Since its
Check one.
1877, Asheville Cement Company has grown to be the nation's fifth largest cement producer. The Chanute, Kansas plant has been in operation since its construction in 1908 and produces more than 1.6 million tons of cement per year. Asheville Cement Company, a leader, a pioneer, and just like the Blue Comets, they are rock solid.
Chevy has a driver's license now. You're totally trusting them and happy with the new down payment and the new costs associated with this big step. Well, there's so many new what-ifs to consider when you can't sit down in the driver's seat. Buying the auto insurance right for your family is something associated professional services can make stress-free and affordable. We'll take your call to go over your needs and coverage questions about your new teenage driver at 620-431-9699. Or visit ABS at 1108 West Main in Chanute.
At Bumper to Bumper Auto Parts Store, they offer superior name brand OEM parts and aftermarket accessories. The guys at Bumper to Bumper want you to know they're more than just people behind the counter. They are your neighbors, and they are the professionals offering industry-leading knowledge for top-level customer service. And don't forget my favorite part, the clearance rack, when you stop in and visit your local Bumper to Bumper Auto Parts Store, where service is the difference.
It's free checking that pays in ways that matter at your local commercial bank. As for Casasa, you get free rewards paid each month, no monthly maintenance fees, and refunds on ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. All you need is at least 12 debit card purchases a month, at least one direct deposit or automatic payment, and be enrolled to receive e-statement notices. Sound too good to be true? It's not. It's free, and you get rewards. Visit your local commercial bank and ask them about free checking with a Casasa account today. Member FDIC.
At the Daily Grind in Chanute, you are sure to satisfy your sweet tooth with one of our many delicious protein shakes. Packed with 21 essential vitamins and minerals, our protein shakes are a great way to replace your midday drive-through routine. Or if you are looking for an energy boost to start your day, you can grab a refreshing herbal tea located inside Inertia at 2816 South Santa Fe in Chanute. The Daily Grind will be your favorite stop for a kickstart into a healthier you.
J. Hatfield Chevrolet in Chanute is our trusted Buick, GMC, and Cadillac dealership. They keep you moving with extensive inventory and competitive finance options, offering a wide range of auto repair service and everyday value pricing. Take advantage of the regular service offers and coupons and visit their Chevrolet certified service experts for regular maintenance and repair. Join the family at J. Hatfield Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac right on the corner of Cherry and Plummer right here in Chanute.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports on Z95.3.
Good evening, Blue Comet fans. Welcome to halftime here at the start of the SEK League play. And with me tonight, our halftime interview, Assistant Superintendent Tracy Marion. Ms. Marion, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
It's been nice to meet you. And I'm not really from here. I've only been here for a few years, and I got a lot of questions for you. But I understand the name, so I know the name. Is that the name I'm hearing in town? Are you related to somehow to the Big Terry name?
I am. My ex-husband is Ron, and so and I've known the family for a long time. Worked for Norma at the pool, and so
that's kind of how it goes. There you go. Now, I wanted to make sure I wanted to ask you to get in and have a show and talk to somebody. All right. Now, we know that you're an educator, I guess originally from here, and you've been working some of your education work at other places, but now you've made your way back here. So Tell us a little bit about how you made your way back to USD 413.
Oh, gosh. Well, like you said, I grew up here, graduated from Chanute High School in '82. That's been a long time ago. And moved away and went to work for various school districts I worked in. As a teacher in Osawatomie, and then I went as a principal in the Pomona, West Franklin School District for a few years, and then I've been in Olathe for the last 15 years at high school, middle school, principals, and assistant principals.
So all the way back around, and then, the South here.
Yeah.
Back home, you decided, I got to go back home, right?
I did. It was not on my radar initially. I have two daughters that live here,
Right.
Satin and Jansen, and 6 grandbabies. And so when the position came open, my phone blew up. Mom, the superintendent's open. And so it took a lot of thinking, and I thought, well, this may be my one chance to get back home. And so I thought, well, what's the worst thing that can happen? I throw my name in the hat, and the more I did research on the school district, and being away, you kind of remove yourself, and you don't know exactly what's going on. But I started really looking at everything that was going on, and just the innovativeness of the school district. And so I was like, oh my, this is really someplace I would love to be, and which also brought me closer to my family again.
Right, so that's the way to do it. Your family always seems to bring you back home, especially the grandbabies, right?
Yes.
All right, so now I'm going to ask you, you're the assistant superintendent of curriculum and instruction. What does that really entail with me for that?
I mean, everything that nobody else wants to do. I have it's just such an honor to have a position where you can affect change in student learning. And so I work with all the teachers and all the principals in making sure that we have everything that's required by the state, that our students are getting the best experience that they possibly can in education for their futures, and making sure that all of those T's are crossed and those I's are dotted, that our kids are learning what needs to be learned so that they have a great future ahead of them to get a career or go to college or whatever that post-secondary desire may be. I'm kind of the gatekeeper of that happening. Are we doing the right thing? Are we teaching the right thing? Are we using the right instructional strategies?
So basically, like if a teacher has something that they want to talk about for their instruction or their curriculum, we need to really talk about, make sure it's to state of code and course and stuff like that too.
Exactly, yes. State standards, national standards, there's a lot of different
longer list, I'm sure.
Yes.
Really. Well, it sounds like a lot of money. It looks like you get a lot of things. You get to read a lot. Sounds like that.
I read a lot.
Difficult things. But and some of the great things that work with USD 413 is the 413 Foundation. Tell me a little bit about your experience now. You're back in this foundation this year. How great they are and how much they help this whole school district.
And I've been so impressed. When you're in a large city, you have a lot of a variety of people who are giving you money and a lot of support by the community. And then when you go to a smaller town, you sometimes wonder, is that still the case? And here in Chanute, the foundation is it's fantastic. It's unbelievable, really, for a small town, a smaller town, to be able to generate the kind of enthusiasm and funds and the support that they have. And Kathy Cleaver, she's like phenomenal in generating that excitement, and the other foundations for. But my experience is that anything we ask for, anything teachers ask for, they're going to find a way to do that. It helps our kids. And so, that number one thing is keeping the kids as number one, students first. They will help us in any avenue that they can to be able to get us what we need to do the job.
Right. Yeah, they do a great job, and I can be proud of this community with the way that thing comes together. I've been one of the teachers have been for a long time, and all the things that they do, and I hate to see them have to dig into their own pockets, come up with supplies, and I know that they do that because they care about their kids. But Fort Knight Foundation is great here. But another thing too that came up not long ago, don't know if you've been through a lockdown like what we had a while back. I got to talk to Dr. Adams about that. He thought the district did really good. Now, how did your assessment and how things, because you worked a lot more closely with the teachers, and how did they feel like things went and things like that?
Sure, and I want to go back just a little bit about the, teachers having to pay for a lot of things. That is one of Dr. Adams and Mr. Custer and I. One of our goals is we don't want teachers reaching into their pockets. We want to be able to support our programs and our teachers so that they have what's needed without doing that. That's been something that in American education has been, I've never been in favor of it. I mean, people have to put food on their table, and we want to provide them with the money that is needed so that they don't have to do that. Lockdown, it always affects kids and teachers and disrupting education. Unfortunately, we live in that time right now that we can never be too sure we're going to be.
Check 1, 2, check 1. Trying to get this figured out. Check 1, check 1, 2, 1, 2, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, check.
I mean, it went really smoothly. It's always unnerving, when you're having to, something happen in the community and you have to announce a lockdown or something like that.
1, 2.
And now, welcome the Tiger Kids. The Tiger Kids are sponsored by the Fort Scott Recreation Commission. The Tiger Kids are instructed by Fort Scott.
Getting a serious feedback, man. Serious feedback. It's coming back through. Dang it.
Right now, 20-0.5, and it's their home.
So far this year, that's a good football team. Fredonia, undefeated Bell County. Early game after one quarter with being Aeronautics. Logan beating Houston 34-0. Wow. That was
Hey, Zach. Hey, I'm gonna hang up and call you back. I'm gonna try to hook up my cell phone, see if we have a problem. We're getting a lot of feedback through this thing, and it's not sounding right. So I'm gonna hook up my cell phone. I'll call you back here in a couple minutes, okay?
I don't know about that.
It's sort of a two-double-edged sword. You don't get any of the crowd.
Special thanks to
Hello?
the entire kids, the cheerleaders, also to the cheerleaders for their
Hello?
One more round of applause.
Hello, hello. Anybody there? Check 1, 2.
We don't catch the ball, we run by a guy.
I should be hearing you somewhere and I'm not. Here we go. Check 1, 2. There you go. Sorry. Alrighty. I think we're a little bit better now. Dang it. Yeah, I couldn't hear you for a second. I had something turned down. Alright, so, well, let's see where we are here under the stream part of it now. I don't know. Sorry, folks, if you're listening, we're trying to get this figured out. I promise we're trying to do the best I can here. Let's see where we are. Let's see where that calms it down. Getting it to come right back through. Unless this one's not sounding really good. I don't know why it's doing that. I've never had that before.
You played this back in the day? You did. All right.
So,
93X. Some of the old stuff just come back.
sounds a little better on the stream, but it probably doesn't sound as good to you on the other side, bud. Okay. Well, we got about 2 minutes left, so we'll just be ready to rock with it, man. We'll just roll. It's the only thing we can do. Oh, well. Already, big Colorado fans, I apologize here for the halftime here. We're trying to get a stream sound working better, and hopefully that we have that going for you as we get ready to go for the second half. Blue Comets will be on defense to start the second half. They do lead at 21-14. Thanks to Ms. Merring for being there with us again for the halftime interview. We didn't have one this week as something didn't happen, so we appreciate her. All right, let's see if we turn it up a little bit. How about now? A little better? Nope. Huh. And I don't know why. All right, well. Sounds good, man. All right, well, I'll tell you what, I'll hang up the phone and I'll call you right back on the system again, because if you can't hear me, we can't do that. All right, call you right back. All right, we're ready to go whenever you are. Hello.
Second half, he's about to win. That's what we said from the beginning. That's what he played out. He's forced to kick. It is a high, short kick. It's going to be caught up to 25 on the ground. Picks it back up, though. Now breaks it out high. Escapes the man, but caught down the first.
For the Tigers, for the funny season, Mark Ray.
Start off the second half.
Now, we have
Alrighty, we're ready to go to the third quarter. It'll be Fort Scott football, and sorry folks, doing the best I can here with the stream, and I apologize if that sounded right. I don't know exactly why, but we'll go through it here. All right, first down on their own 30-yard line for Fort Scott. So Bowles ready to go under center here, back to the I formation. Going to give it to Fest. Fest going to be tripped up in the backfield. Looks like he might have get pushed back into the backfield and got tripped over his own blocker there. So they give him back to the 30-yard line for no gain. He's got 15 carries for 129 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. So he's been doing the work here for the Fort Scott Tigers in that first half. And the Blue Cows lead at 21-14. Split back formation. 4 Bowles under center. Bowles going to hand off. And Bowles holding himself now. He'll pitch out here to Fest, trying to turn the corner. And he'll be pushed out of bounds by the PD there at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 3, or a gain of 5.
It was a good fake.
That'll bring up a third down and 5, now 4. The Fort Scott Tigers. So Bowles once again going to look to pass this time. Going to roll out here and going to almost intercepted there, but it was a caught there by the receiver, number 8, C.J. Horton. So they get to their second reception of the day as it was caught at the 44-yard line for a gain of 9. 2 of 4 for 17 yards.
Playing up for a Tiger first down.
8 yards there. All right, so Tiger first down here. Here comes Fest, and he's wrangling up in the background. Backfield, nice job. G. Mack getting in the backfield and taking him down for a loss of a yard back to the 43-yard line. Hess gets in there for a loss of 1. And J. Mack makes it a second down. And 11, with 10.5 to go here into the third quarter. Blue County lead at 21-14 over the Fort Scott Tigers here tonight. Bowles, once again, he's going to look to pass. He said again, and a nice job. He makes the completion. We're getting there and out of the coverage quickly. Is by the Peavies. They'll give him up to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Number 5, under the catch here, Emerson. He gets 6. So now moving the ball. It's a third down. And we're going to call it 5 here for the Fort Scott Tigers. They have the ball on their own 49-yard line.
For Fort Scott.
So Bowles brings it back up with that split back sets, and he's going to look to pass once again. Yeah, they're trying to go downfield. They got the man down there, and nice job recovering there by Colton Fritch. Goes back there and knocks it away. So an incomplete pass as they had Horton down the field, and a nice try there by Bowles, and a great job by Colton Fritch as he is knocks it away. So that brings up a 4th down and 5 here for the Tigers. Now he's going to come to the line here. Now he's going to back up, and Bowles going to get the penalty here. We're going to get a penalty flag, get some mustard on the field. What we got? We're going to get a timeout by the Tigers. So with 9:43 to go, it's a 21-14 ball game here. We're going to leave it right here. And the Blue Coyotes leading at 21-14, 9:43 to go here in the third quarter. And coming up next week, folks, we'll be in Coffeyville. Coffeyville will be in town, and we'll be the pink out next week. So make sure you wear your pink next week. If you don't have a pink shirt, then the student government will be able to sell you one of those, and you'll be raising some funds for the good folks at Hope Home up there in, what's that called? Sorry? It is the Hope Lodge. That's what it is. That's going to be next week. So save some money. Get yourself a pink T-shirt. Help out Hope Lodge out there. That's a place there in Kansas City where folks going under treatments can go stay for free. That's a Hope Lodge in Kansas City. So wear your pink next week. Buy one of those pink student government shirts. So 4th down and 5. Here comes Bowles. Looks like he's going to step back here. Maybe try that ugly punt here. Nobody back. And they'll run it down there, and they'll take a good roll, and they'll keep rolling down to around the 15-yard line before they finally get it inside the 15 down to the 14. So nice punt here by Bowles down to the 14-yard line. It's a 35-yard punt.
Yes, and I mean, if they had played it like a traditional
So now, it's going to be first down and 10 for the Blue Comets after they force a punt here to start the third. 9:32 to play here in the third quarter. It's a first down and 10. Blue Comets, they have it on their own 14-yard line. And Comets, first possession of the second half, leading at 21-14. Took that first possession of the first half and drove down the field and scored with it. See if the Blue Comets can do that again here as they start the second half. And Ty Bowman ready to go. 2-by-2. Here's Bobby Peavy. And they're going to fake the handoff to him, and they give it to Tyler Davis up turn the corner. He'll get across the 15 to about the 16-yard line, gain 2. So Tyler Davis with 2 more. He's got 24 yards on 5 carries tonight. So the Blue Comets.
Some daylight, but it quickly closed out.
Now have a second down and 8. We're getting down to 9 minutes to go here.
Down at 8, Bowman in the
So second down and 8. Here comes Bowman to the line. Peavy in motion from the right to left side. Bowman's going to hold it himself, trying to find some room here. And he's got some on the Fort Scott side. Still on his feet, breaking tackles. He's at the 40. And finally taken down there to about the 45-yard line. Big run, Ty Bowman to the 46-yard line. And that's our first down because a gain of 30. Because he needed that big run right there. 92 yards rushing now for Ty Bowman. That's a first down. Blue Comets, that's 12 on the night. So the Blue Comets, with a first down and 10 after a big run there by Ty Bowman, takes it up to the 46-yard line. So twin receivers set both sides. Tyler Davis in the backfield to the right side is Bowman. As PV goes from the left to the right side, going to get him to Tyler Davis to find some room in the middle. He's still on his feet. He's into Fort Scott territory, across the 40-yard line, down to the 39. Big run there by Tyler Davis. That was 39 to Fort Scott. 15 yards there for Tyler.
The ref wasn't actually.
So that's another first down here for the Blue Comets. Getting down to 8 minutes to go here into the third quarter, leading at 21-14 right now. And here comes Bowman in with the plays. That play clock will get down to about 15 seconds to go. So here comes Ty to the field, to the line. He's got Riker Donovan to his left side. Twin receivers at both sides. Here's Peavy, left to right. And now it's going to be Bowman. Quarterback run there. He'll take it across the 40 down to about the 37-yard line for a gain of 2.
Secondary, they won.
So the gain of 2. The Blue Comets will now have a third down, or second down. Let's say a gain of 3. So we're going to say a second down and 7 for the Blue Comets from the 37-yard line.
Second down and 7 from the 37-yard line.
So it's Ty Davis. Tyler sits on the sideline. Riker Donovan comes in here to run. And he's going to be to the right side of Ty Bowman. Twin receivers at both sides. Here's Jaden Costin in motion this time. Going to fake the head off to him. Give it to Riker Donovan. Donovan up the gut. Got some room. And he gets upended there about the 25-yard line down to the 24. With a 13-yard run there by Riker Donovan.
Yes. Is that how you say that?
So down to the 24, brings up at 13 yards. That's another first down. Blue Comets, that's 14 on the night for the Blue Comets here. 6:45 to go. Driving. And wouldn't mind taking a couple more minutes off this clock here before they put it in the end zone. There's Ty Bowman. He's got TD back in the game to his right side. Trip receiver set over to the far side. They're going to flow out to that right. Bowman's going to hold it himself, turn it back inside. Pfizer is still on his feet. He's at the 15, and he's going to finally be wrangled up there, taken down close to the 10. As Emerson catches up to him, trying to hold up, he'll take it down to the 11-yard line for a gain of 13.
Fort Scott was trying to rip that ball out.
So that's another first down for the Blue Comets. So that keeps that clock rolling down to about 6 minutes to go here before the Blue Comets come out and snap this one. Trying to add to the lead here into the third quarter. Up 21-14 over Fort Scott. So back in to his left side. Here's Davis. Davis going to follow Bowman. Bowman breaks the tackles. The tie's going to work his way into the end zone. Touchdown! Blue Comets a tie. Bowman was in there from 11 yards out. So it's a touchdown run here for Ty Bowman. And he takes it in, bouncing all over the place like a pinball in there, and he takes it in for the touchdown from 11 yards out.
How he was able to maintain his balance and keep.
So here comes Jacob Adams in to try the extra point. Jaden Costin onto the hole. Here's the snap, is down, and here's the kick, and it is good, PAT good. So the PAT is good, so we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back and bring you the kickoff as the Blue Comets now lead at 28-14 here on Z95.3.
At the Daily Grind in Chanute, you are sure to satisfy your sweet tooth with one of our many delicious protein shakes. Packed with 21 essential vitamins and minerals, our protein shakes are a great way to replace your midday drive-through routine. Or if you are looking for an energy boost to start your day, you can grab a refreshing herbal tea. Located inside Inertia at 2816 South Santa Fe in Chanute, the Daily Grind will be your favorite stop for a kickstart into a healthier you.
Listens to Blue Comet Sports on Z95.3.
Back here on the in for Scots as the Blue Comets taking in, and they scored. And now they lead at 28-14, 5:47 to go. They'll be ready to kick off here. 7 plays, 86 yards, and a little right at 4 minutes off the clock, just under 4 minutes off the clock for that touchdown drive there for the Blue Comets. So here we go. As it'll be Jacob Adams on the kick, and Adams will give it a good kick, high kick, and looks like it'll be taken there by Emerson. Kind of brings his followers, blockers up to about the 30-yard line, and that's where he'll be taking down good coverage there by the Blue Comets, and with 5:41 to go here in the third. Fort Scott gets it, first down and 10 on their own 31-yard line. So here come the Tigers back out, and they get to their second chance at it here tonight, 5:41 to go. In the third, here comes Bowles, that split back set, single receiver both sides. Bowles gonna heave it himself. Now maybe looking to pitch down here. Hold on, the ball's loose, and it is right into the hands of Cam Kester, and the Blue Comets get another turnover and into Fort Scott territory. Good job, Blue Comets, as they are going to take the ball here in Fort Scott territory on the Brumbo. So it's another turnover here by Fort Scott, and the Blue Comets have it on the 38-yard line. And it was 5:36 to go. And the Blue Comets get it right back onto the front bill. So we'll see if we can increase the lead here, 28-14. So you got to stay on the gas right here as Bowles kind of got away from him. It looks like it got knocked out and went right into the hands of Cam Kester. He picks it up, and it's a Bumblewooski. Blue Comets get it, and they bring the offense back out. Two receivers set both sides. Tyler Davis in the backfield with Ty Bowman. Here we go with the play. Bobby Peavy in motion, left to right side. Bowman gonna look to pass. He's got Costin in the middle, and Jaden gonna take it right into the middle, and finally gonna be wrangled up there inside the 20 down to about the 17, 18-yard line. We'll call it the 18, so it's a 20-yard pass play by Jaden Costin. 2 carries, 2 receptions, 64 yards, and a touchdown for Jaden Costin tonight. 10 of 20. See, 160. 10, 20, 192 yards for Ty Bowman on the night. Bobby Peavy going in motion, though. Let's send him in the backfield. Now he's going to swing it out here to the flat. Trying to find, make one block. Nice shot. It's going to be a block in the back there. Nice try, though, to get it up to the 15, but it's going to be a penalty on the Blue Comets. Colin Hudson out there trying to make a block, and he ends up hitting somebody in the back right there. That's unfortunate. So back to the 30-yard line, onto the penalty from where it was at. So let's see. This going to bring up about first and about 21 yards here for the Blue Comets. 21, 22 yards to the big penalty there. And on the Blue Comets, there's their third penalty of the night. 30, back to 18. So, yeah, it's a 12-yard penalty right there. All right, so here we go. It's a second down and long for, first down and long for the Blue Comets. Ball sitting on their own 30-yard line. Record Donovan in the backfield to the right side of Ty Bowman. The looks pass down, pulls it down. He finds some room there to the far side. Breaks one tackle. Still on his feet. Gets the ground to the 25-yard line before he's finally taken down by the Tigers there. Down at the 29. The 24-yard line.
But it's still second.
6.
On the stop, number 76, Hayden Thomas.
So now we got a second down, and still got about 16 yards to go on this drive here for a first down. The Blue Comets also, when their clocks just roll, we're down to about 10 seconds to go on the play clock. Still taking their time here. That'll get down to 4 minutes to play here into the third quarter. Like Coach Rizzo is going to be content with calling a timeout here for the Blue Comets. So the Blue Comets will take a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 28-14, Blue Comets lead on Z95.3. We're going to keep it right here. Zach is helping someone in the studio, so we're good to go. We're going to keep that right here. All right. I want to say thanks a lot to Playmakers as we were there yesterday with our coaches show. We had Coach Davis, Coach Coombs was not able to make it, but we had Coach Delatorre, and we had good folks from the Tribune to join us down there as well. As we had a great show at Playmakers. That'll be every Thursday nights on Z95.3 starting at 6 o'clock. I'll have dinner with the coaches for Playmakers. So join us for that. On the Jessica McMahon Farm Bureau Financial Services Big Blue Comet broadcast. Got to that timeout. There's 3:50 left to go here in this third, and the Blue Comets lead at 28-14. Have a second down at about 16, and are driving here in this third quarter after a turnover by Fort Scott. So Bowman ready to go with Riker Donovan to his left side. And here's Bowman, going to look to pass this time, all kinds of time. He'll set it over to the far side, finds Garrett Allman, and he's breaking a tackle. He'll have enough for a first down. Oh, he stepped out of bounds at about the 15-yard line, so it's a gain of 9. So Garrett Allman with 9 steps out of bounds. Over 200 yards passing now for Ty Bowman, 11-13, 201, 3 touchdowns. So here comes Ty Bowman to the line here on a third down and long. Low snap. Bowman all kinds of time. Still finding some room. Now he'll drop it off. And that is about to be short down to around the 10-yard line. So they mark him there at the 10. So to the 11. So 4 more here. So it is a fourth down and long. So here comes Jacob Adams in. He's going to try the field goal. Jacob Adams going to set up there at about the 17-yard line. Makes it a 27-yard field goal attempt. So quickly trying to get it lined up here. As Jacob Adams ready for the snap. Here's the kick. It is up and it is partially blocked. Looks like it was partially blocked. So the field goal no good. So that's where it is. So before Scott's going to take it back over. So the Blue Comets. There it is. About 21. So the Blue Comets lead at 28-14 after the turnover on downs, after the missed field goal. Fort Scott gets it right back. Here's Bowles, going to hand it out to the big man, trying to make some room up the gut. And he'll get up to the 25-yard line. So starting at the 20, get it up to the 25-yard line.
5'11", 200 pounds. Great day.
That is Reed. On that 5-yard carry, he's got 2 carries for 10 yards. And we go second down at 5. Here's Bowles going to hand it off to Fess once again, trying to find some room. Take it up to the 30, close to the first down. He'll pick up 5 more. See if they give Fess the first down here. And they do. It's a first down and 10 on the 5-yard run there by Fess. We'll go down to 3 minutes to go here into the third quarter. 28-14, Blue Comets lead. So as they come to the line, split back sets, and Bowles going to go under center. And he's going to look to pass. He's going to get it away. He's got a man downfield, and he's going to overthrow the intended receiver, number 15 of Mason Ferguson. So it's going to be an incomplete pass for the Fort Scott, and it will be a second down.
He was in the backfield, and he went out like he was going to.
So 2:39 to go after the incomplete pass. Brings up a second down and 10 for the Tigers on their own 30-yard line. 28-14 Blue Comets with that lead.
Why you don't toss it to him.
So back to I formation this time for Bowles. Bowles going to pitch out here, find Fest. Fest finds some room here to the Fort Scott side. He's got a big block downfield. And bodies are flying all over the place, but Fest takes it up. He steps out of bounds, it looks like, at the 34-yard line. So he get 4 on that one. So this picks up 4 more. He's got 142 yards on 9 carries, or sorry, 19 carries tonight does Fest for Fort Scott. He's been the workhorse for him. 2.5 to go. Like that split back formation. Here's Bowles going to look to pass once again. He's going to find a screen, and they got to get him underneath. That is Ferguson, but a good job, Ty Bowman. They got to get enough for a first down as they take it up to the 42-yard line. They find Ferguson, number 15, for a gain of 8. So it's another first down here for the Tigers, number 11 on the night. We're getting down to 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It's a 28-14 lead. Blue Comets back to I formation. Give it back to Fest. Fest trying to find some room, and the Blue Comets wrangle up to the 45-yard line, a gain of 3. So it brings up a second down and 5 from the old 45-yard line now for Fort Scott with 1:48 left to play. In this third quarter, that clock continues to roll. Getting back to split back set jumbo formation. Bowles gonna look to pass. He rolls out here. Now gonna put it up. He's got a man downfield, and he makes knocked away at the last second by Brodie Peavy. It looked like he got his hand in there, but it looked like right out of the hands of Horton. Incomplete pass. I thought he might have been able to come down with that, but Peavy might have got a hand right there at the end to knock that one away. And that'll bring him a third down for the Tigers at the 45. So third down and 6 down for the Tigers out on their own 45-yard line. Bowles once again going to look to pass as he rolls out here. Now puts it up. Got a man in there, and he makes the catch there. That's number 5. That is Emerson. Comes down with it. And it'll be in the Blue Comet territory down to the 46. 9 on that one.
Able to pick up a couple first downs and flip this field.
So gain of 9 on the play. That's another first down here for Fort Scott. First and 10 here at about the 46-yard line. There's Chanute. Back to I formation for Bowles. 1:25 to go. They're going to give it to Fest. They'll take it over to the left side. He'll be stacked up, and he'll get across the 45 down to the 44 for a gain of 2. So they make a second down and 8. The clock going to roll down to about a minute to go here in the third with a 28-14 lead for your Blue Comets. And Fort Scott started this after a missed field goal on their own 20-yard line. And I moved it down to the 44 of Chanute with 1 minute to go in the third. Back to that split back. Then they got a twin receiver set here to the near side. Bowles going to roll out to look to pass. Going to put it up. And he's got his man that time. Horton catches it there at about to the 36-yard line. So Horton comes down with it for a gain of 8. Another first down there for Fort Scott. So now 51 yards passing on 6 of 11 for Bowles tonight. And we'll stop the clock as he went out of bounds. 50 seconds to go. Down on the 36-yard line of Chanute. Bowles. Back to Fest. Finds the room. Breaks one tackle. Fest in the middle into the secondary. Finally taken down. Close to the 10-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 10. As Ty Bowman had to make the play. So down to the 10. It's a 26-yard run. So the Tigers get another first down here. That's number 14. And with 30 seconds left to go. Here in this third quarter, going to go in that I formation, give it back to Fess. And he's going to be wrangled up and taken down inside the 10. And Blue Comets met him right there at the hole, but he picked up a couple. See where he knocked him down there at about the 5-yard line, so it's a gain of 5. So it's a second down and goal. They're going to try to get it in, and they're going to get it to the fullback, Reed, and he'll take it in for the score. Reed takes it in for 5 yards out for the touchdown, and Reed scores for 5 yards out.
Doesn't matter how big or small you are.
3 rushing touchdowns tonight by the Fort Scott Tigers. And they're going to bring Fess in to try the point after attempt. With 4 seconds left to go to the third. Fess will come in here and see if he can knock it down. So here is the snap, and it is down by Bowles, and it is up, and looks like it is good. So the PAT good. So that will make it a 28-21 ball game with 4 seconds to go here into the third quarter. We're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll bring you back to kickoff, Z95.3.
The Drive to Zero Coalition reminds us that every life is important and invites you to join the Drive to Zero campaign. Drunk drivers are involved in 1/3 of all traffic crash fatalities. That's over 100 fellow Kansans. Please do your part. Designate a sober driver and get home safely. Buckle up and eliminate distracted driving. And remember, in Kansas, you drink, you drive, you lose. Sponsored by the Kansas Department of Transportation and the Drive to Zero Coalition. The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports on Z95.3.
Alrighty, we're back here as we get ready to go to the kickoff, folks. And it's now a 28-21 ball game. See if I can get that score fixed for you right quick before the kickoff. If it'll get up here, here we go. And I apologize once again for the sound on the stream, folks. I really do not know what to do with that, but maybe best to turn on the stream and turn on the radio. There we go. It sounds good on the radio, but not on the stream. I don't know why. Here we go. With 4 seconds left to go in the third. Blue Comets going to get this kickoff leading at 28-21. Here's the kick, and it will bounce right there in front of Brother PV at the 20. He'll pick it up and try to find some room, and it'll be wrangled up and taken down finally there at about the 25-yard line. So that's where we'll go to the fourth quarter. All right, so at the end of the third quarter, it is a 28-21 ball game. Blue Comets going to have it when we come back in 1 minute. Blue Comet Football, Z95.3.
Chevrolet Institute is our trusted Buick, GMC, and Cadillac dealership. They keep you moving with extensive inventory and competitive finance options, offering a wide range of auto repair service and everyday value pricing. Take advantage of their regular service offers and coupons and visit their Chevrolet certified service experts for regular maintenance and repair. Join the family at J. Hatfield Chevrolet Buick, GMC, and Cadillac right on the corner of Cherry and Plummer right here in Chanute.
For a great time, you need to go to Playmaker Sports Bar and Grill, located at 221 East Main in downtown Chanute. They have daily drink specials, a great atmosphere, amazing food, live entertainment, a friendly, upbeat staff, and there's always sports on one of their many TVs. While you're there, check out the new outdoor patio. You can also catch the Blue Comet Sports live feed. All this and more at Playmaker Sports Bar and Grill, 221 East Main in downtown Chanute. 620-314-33.
In motion.
The Blue Comet Nation.
Back here, first play of the fourth quarter, and Tyler Davis takes it over to the left side as the Blue Comets now go left to right. And Tyler Davis picks up a couple. It's now 28-21. They'll take it up to the 34. As they started it on the 28, so he'll take it up to the 34. He'll get 6 for a TD. He's got 45 yards on 7 carries. It's a second down and 6 for the Blue Comets in the fourth quarter, 28-21. Got to get down here and score on this drive. Here's a tie, trying to hold on to himself, following TD through in the middle of the field. Got some room, still on his feet. He takes it across the 45-yard line down to about the 46-47. Another first down for the Blue Comets. So mark him at the 47-yard line. That's 13 for Ty Bowman. He's got 126 on 18 carries tonight. And another first down for the Comets. That's 16 on the evening. 11 minutes to go. The Blue Comets snap the ball here.
But I have seen it.
From the 47-yard line.
The third drive of the second half. First down and 10, Blue Comets. Tyler Davis to the right side of Bowman. Here comes Peavy in motion, left to right side. Going to hand it out to Peavy. Trying to follow Tyler, and he's finding some room there. Gets up near the 50, and a nice job there. Number 17, as we called him earlier, Wonderly. He's been making some plays out there tonight. He'll hit by the Peavy there at about 49 for a gain of 2. 2 yards on that one. They'll make it a second down and 8 Blue Comets. And that clock now rolling down to about 10 and a half to go. I'll tell you what, if we can get about 45 seconds out of every play and just go down the field here for 7 or 8 plays, it'll take much time off this clock. I'll tell you, it'll be very beneficial for the Blue Comets. Here's Tyler Davis to the left side on a twin receiver set both sides. Costin in motion, right to left side. Fake the handoff to him. Give it to Davis. Davis trying to come around the corner and makes the turn. That's it. Yeah, there you go. That's a horse collar. Horse collar here on the Fort Scott side. So Tyler Davis takes it all the way down to about the 42-yard line. So it's a gain of 7. So Tyler Davis for 7. And they're going to get a penalty on top of that. It looked like a horse collar as he grabbed him on the back there. So it's 15 yards. So he's trying to get him down, and he just grabbed hold of that back of the jersey. When you grab the back of that jersey right there around anywhere close to the top of the numbers, they're going to call it a horse collar from now on at any level of football now on. All right, so back down. That takes it all the way down to the 27-yard line. After the penalty, so big 15-yard penalty there against Fort Scott. That's another first down for the Blue Comets. That's 17 on the night. First down and 10. Ball sitting at the 27-yard line of Fort Scott. And the Blue Comets looking to add to the scores. We get under 10 minutes to go here into this ball game, up 7, 28-21. Here's a man in motion. Costin. Going to give it out here now, and they'll flip it out to Costa. Costa trying to turn the corner, and a good job by the defense by Fort Scott, but allows them to get a couple, maybe up to about the 25-yard line. So 2 more there for Costin. That makes it a second down and 8 as they get down to the 25. So the Comets now with 9:20 to go and up by a touchdown, looking to add to it here. That big penalty helped them out. They Coach Rizzo looking to take some time off the clock, but hey, we'll take that penalty to get us down the field. We'll still take some time off here. Ty Bowman with Donovan in the backfield. They're going to give it to Riker Donovan. He'll take it over to the left side, trying to take it up that 3-hole. He'll gain a couple up to about to the 22, maybe the 23-yard line. So Donovan picks up 2 more. He's got 2 carries for 15 yards on the night. Makes it a 3rd down. And about 6 for the Comets with 8:40 left to go in the ball game. That's 7-point lead for Chanute. Back in the shotgun for Bowman, and Riker Donovan to his right side. They go left to right. Here's the man in motion. That's Peavy. Faking a handoff. Oh, good enough. The blitz coming in, and Bowman, nice job, breaks it around as he goes around to the far side, gets out of bounds. That was almost a disastrous play as they brought the corner blitz, and he was right on him. But Ty Bowman saw him at the last second, and was able to get away. He'll take it up to about to the 22-yard line for a gain of 1. That's a big bullet dodge right there by Ty Bowman. 4th down and 5 for the Blue Comets. He went out of bounds, so it makes it 8:22 on the clock. Kester and Peavy to that far side. So puts the formation for the Blue Comets. And they're going to get it outside by Fort Scott. That's another big helpful one right there. That looks like it's outside Fort Scott. And we'll see if they call it there, because this end over here jumped. Look like both ends. And Fort Scott's going to jump. That's going to give the Blue Comets first down. Blue Comets on the penalty down to the 17. And the Comets, well, I'll tell you, a good job on the cadence there by Ty Bowman as he gives the Blue Comets another first down. Down to the 17-yard line. That's the 3rd time tonight Ty Bowman's been able to get him to jump and help the Blue Comets with the first down. So first down and 10, now down to the 17-yard line.
Leads by 7.
And Ty Bowman in the backfield, now ready to go. Peavy coming to motion from the left to the right side. Bowman's going to follow Donovan right to the middle, and he'll be tackled there close to the 15-yard line. Nice play there by number 6. That is Hunter Zubieta. Hope I'm saying that right. So they'll take it down here to the 15-yard line for a gain of 2. So we're going to get a timeout on the field here, it looks like. We're going to have the officials having a little talk about the mustard on the field. Nope. A little conversation, but it's over. And so we're going to have a second down and 8 for the Comets. Now the clock rolling at 8 minutes to go. Kessler go out wide to the left side on a 3-by-1. Tyler Davis in the backfield to the left side of Ty Bowman. Here's that pistol formation. Ty going to follow Davis over to that 3-hole, find some room and get up close to the 10-yard line there. They'll mark him down at the 10 for a gain of 5. Third down and about 3 here for the Blue Comets as we get down to about 7.5 to go. This is a very important drive here for the Blue Comets. There's a long drive there for Fort Scott. Got him within 7, but the Blue Comets got a big penalty here, and the Blue Comets are taking their time. Now almost 5 minutes on this drive was started on their own 28-yard line. So third down and 3 for the Comets. Back to pistol formation. Davis to the right. Going to give it to Davis. No, Bowman's going to hold it himself. He's going to look to Fies. He's got his man. It's a touchdown! Jaden Costin, it looks like, comes in with a touchdown. That's his second of the night. 10-yard pass touchdown. Jaden Costin. So Costin, his second receiving touchdown. That's 2 on the night.
Kind of felt like Tony Romo, but now...
Second touchdown there, and that's the 4th one by Ty Bowman. And that one's of 10 yards. So here comes Jacob Adams on with the extra point try. And here's the kick, and it is up, and it is good. So the PAT is good. So that'll make it a 35-21 ball game. 7:02 left to play in this one. And the Blue Comets going to be back on defense. We'll be back after 1 minute. Blue Comet football, C95.3.
Murphy's Law says whatever can go wrong will go wrong, especially when it comes to the vehicle. Family owned and operated, the guys and gal at No Sunshine Auto and Tire pride themselves on excellent customer service. Skip the hassle. Stop in for fast and easy tire repair and ask about their exclusive road hazard warranty program available on many name brand tires. We can change your oil while you wait, as we did at 1002 North Santa Fe and Chanute. The crew at North Santa Fe Island Tires will make all the wrong things go right again. It's pre-checking that pays in ways that matter at your local commercial bank. As for Kasasa, you get free rewards paid each month, no monthly maintenance fees, and refunds on ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. All you need is at least 12 debit card purchases a month, at least 1 direct deposit or automatic payment, and be enrolled to receive e-statement notices. Sound too good to be true? It's not. It's free. Commercial bank and ask them about pre-checking with a discount account today.
And back here, Jacob Adams gets the kick out there. And it's Fest that takes it. He'll take it up close to the 40-yard line for Fort Scott. For Scott at their own 40-yard line. We'll have a first down and 10. 6:54 to go into the ball game. Blue Cops out lead at 35-21. So the Tigers going to need to get down the score quickly here. Can't have those long drives. We'll see what they come up with. Bulls, split back set. Going to look to pass. He rolls out to his right side. And he'll have his man, that is Kotz, across the 50-yard line down to the 47 of Chanute. So Horton comes up with another big catch there down to the 47 of Chanute. 13 yards. It's another first down here for the Tigers. So first down and 10 for the Tigers after the complete pass here. They're going to hand it off on the Fest, and we're going to get a stoppage in play before that we get started. They're going to get a false start before they can get it off to the 42-yard line. They'll back them up on another 5-yard penalty.
That is a great
They've got 50 yards on 6 penalties tonight, folks. 50 yards on 6 penalties for Fort Scott here this evening. 6.5 to go. Back to the 46-yard line. Fort Scott after the penalty. So back to I formation here for Bowles. He's going to hand off. That is Franks. Franks making some room, and he's finally going to be stood up and taken down there at about the 42-yard line. Chanute.
penalty yards and then some.
12 yards for Franks. So it's a first down. It's a second down and 3. Now under 6 minutes to go here for the Tigers. They come back to the line. That split formation. Split backs. Bowles under center. Looking like he's going to hand it off. And the counter play they're going to go to Franks. And it doesn't go very far up to the 41. Franks picks up one more. Third down and about 2 here for the Tigers from the 41-yard line of Chanute. 35-21 ball game, 5.5 to play in it. And become defense trying to hold Fort Scott out of this end zone here. One last time. Bowles going to look to pass. Got his man. That is Ferguson. And he gets one tackle. The ball's on the ground. And it is on the ground, and Riker Donovan comes up with it as it gets out of the hands of Ferguson. And Riker Donovan is right there to jump on it. It's a fumble. So the Blue Comets get it on another turnover by the Tigers here tonight. That is the 3rd fumble on the night. And the Blue Comets going to look to take advantage after the fumble right there at the 37-yard line. 5:12 to play. And Fort Scott gives it back to Chanute on the turnover. So here comes Ty Bowman now with just a chance to just run out this clock. 5:12 to go. TD in the backfield with him. Here comes PD left to the right side. Gonna give it to TD. He's got some room up the middle. Breaks one tackle and a nice little spin up to about the 43-yard line. He'll pick up 6, will TD. 9 carries, 58 yards for Tyler Davis tonight. Brings up a second down and about 4. Right there, under 5 to go here into this ball game. So continue that clock to roll. We'll let that thing roll all the way down that play clock and get down under 5 before Ty Bowman snaps the ball here. And the Blue Comets going to look to go to 5-1-2 on the SEK. We've got to hang on here for 4.5. Here's Bowman going to hand it off, and a nice job there. Oh, he made some room, but there's Miles Bowman. As I thought Tyler Davis might have been caught in that backfield, but he gets up to the 44. He'll give him 1. So it brings him a 3rd down and about 3 now for the Comets. They have the ball on the 44-yard line. And that clock rolling down to 4 minutes to play. And Ty did very well with clock management. And he knows to let that thing run all the way down to about 3 or 4 before we snap the ball. Back to pistol formation, 2x2. For the Blue Comets. He's got Riker Donovan in the backfield. They're moving from his left to the right side. Here's Bradley PV in motion left to right. And reverse around here to Jaden Costin. He's going to take it around to the left side. He's got room. He's in the Fort Scott territory. He's at the 40, down to the 35, maybe the 33-yard line. Big run. Jaden Costin on the reverse. All the way down to the 33-yard line. 23 yards, Jaden Costin. So that's another first down. Blue Comets, that's 19 on the night. So is this 33-yard line for the Blue Comets. Is going out of bounds. 3:37 left to go, and a nice big first down there for Jaden Costin. Ty Bowman brings Costin in motion once again. Going to give it to Donovan. Donovan finds some room up the gut, and he gets upended once again across the 30-yard line down to about the 27. See where they mark him down. Down to the 28-yard line. 5 more for Riker. So that clock continuing to roll now to 3:15 to go. Blue Comets up 35-21. Trying to hang on to this one here. And Ty, like I said, doing a great job of that clock, letting it roll down, keep the guys in the huddle.
Scott very small on that line.
So Davis back in the backfield now as we go 2-by-2 this time. Here's Peavy, left to right. Bowman real quick out here to Tyler Davis. He's going to turn the corner. Tyler finds some room on that Blue Comet sideline. Gets it back inside. Takes it down around the 15-yard line before he's finally taken down there to 14. That's a gain of 14 for Tyler Davis. So TD picking up 14. And another first down for the Blue Comets. They got 20 on the night.
Got rid of the ball at the right time.
Good job there by Fort Scott. They came in and doing it right after Ty Bowman. He pitched it out there. He probably a little quicker than he wanted to, but he was able to make a nice play there to Tyler Davis, and he takes it in for the score. So here comes the Blue Comets back out. That 2-by-2 once again. Now down to 2:20 to go. Another first down. Blue Comets going to pass it across the middle. It is in and out of the hands, almost intercepted by Jacob Sinet. So the pass incomplete.
Just a little bit more towards the receiver.
13 of 16, 215 yards, 4 touchdowns, and no interception for Ty Bowman. To go along with 21 carries and 134 yards rushing the football. Yeah. So back here now with a second down and 10 and down to 2:17 left to play. Costed in motion. They're going to bring it here to the near side. Bowman's going to hold himself, taking it back into the middle. And they'll get close to the 5-yard line, probably down to about the 7. And they're going to call it there to 7, so 7 more for Ty Bowman. So now under 2 minutes to go, and the Blue Comets can't say they can just pretty much kneel it down. Still 2 timeouts left here for Fort Scott, but they got all kinds of time. They can run it down to about a minute and a half left before they have to snap this one with a 3rd down and 3. Down at the 7. They get a first down there, probably about the 4 is what it's looking like. So as they bring in the jumbo package and turn around, give it to Peavy. Peavy trying to find some room up the gut. He's going to be close to that goal line. Touchdown! Riley Peavy on the run. 7 yards out, and that's going to put the nail in the coffin right there. Riley Peavy takes it in 7 yards out. 41-21 now to score. And here comes Jacob Adams in to try the extra point to try to make it a 42-21 ball game. And the Big Comets going to go to 5-1 and 2-0 in the SEKs. That one is up, and it is good, PAT, good. Alrighty, so it is now a 42-21 ball game. We're going to take a 30-second break and be back for the kickoff. C95.3.
At Bumper to Bumper Auto Parts Store, they offer superior name brand OEM parts and aftermarket accessories. The guys at Bumper to Bumper want you to know they're more than just people behind the counter. They are your neighbors, and they are the professionals offering industry-leading knowledge with top-level customer service. And don't forget my favorite part, the clearance rack, when you stop in and visit your local Bumper to Bumper Auto Parts store, where service is the difference.
The Blue Comet Nation was C95.3.
125 left to go in this one, and the Blue Comets basically just need to get a good little kick down here, play a little defense for a minute and a quarter, and it will be done deal for the Blue Comets as we get ready to kick. Here's Jacob Adams going to kick off. 42-21. Blue Comets with a big victory here tonight over Fort Scott. Like I said, still a minute 20 to go. All kinds of things could happen, but look like the victory in the Blue Comet column here. Thanks for a nice ride home on this chilly night. So here's Adams with the kick, and they'll send it back and be taken there at the 20-yard line. Is that Fest there? Oh, that is Ferguson. And the ball's on the ground once again, still on the ground. And I think Fort Scott finally got to it there about the 40. Fort Scott has it on their own 40-yard line. 1:14 to play. So Blue Comets going to come out of here with a big victory here tonight, a big one that they needed against Fort Scott, ready to go against Coffeyville next week at home. And the Blue Comets now come out on defense, split back sets. Would be nice to kind of finish this one off here with a good stop. Here's Fess. Coming to the Fort Scott side, still on his feet. Finally going to be pushed out of bounds there by Jaden Costin, forced out about the 40-yard line of Chanute. 20 yards for Fess. He's got 198 yards rushing on 24 carries tonight, does Fess. He's been all over it here tonight. First down for the Tigers. And with 1:08 to go, they'll have it on their 40-yard line of Chanute. So looking to score one more time here on the Tigers. To that first down on a 20-yard run there by Fess. Back to that split back set. Going to give it to Reed. Reed, the big man, going to bowl his way up to the 30-yard line. Another. I'm going to call it right there. He's going to be just short of the first down. Need about a half a yard. They're going to give like 9 or so. Second down and about a football here. Under a minute to go, 45 seconds. Fort Scott ready to go back to I formation. Bowles gives to Fess. Fess trying to follow some blockers through. The Comets wrap him up there at the 25-yard line. That is Jaden Costin. Riker Donovan in on the stop. Down to the 24 for a gain of 6. So over 200 he goes. First down and 10 for Bowles. Here's Bowles looking to pass. Gun downfield. Going to try to find his receiver, and it is over the head of Horton. So incomplete pass. So Blue Comets now 23.6 to go. Coming back up to the line here on a second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Bowles going to look, hand off to Fess to the right side this time, and he'll find some room there for he's taking it down there at about the 19, and that may run it down. 5 yards for Fess. And they're not going to run another play, and that's going to do it. The Blue Comets are going to win it tonight by a score of 42-21. And the Blue Comets had a big, big win here over Fort Scott tonight, and especially in the SEK to go 2-0 in the SEK, 5-1 on the year. And what a game by the Blue Comets. They did what they needed to do with the help of a few fumbles out there, that's for sure. But we're going to have our North Santa Fe Auto and Tire post-game wrap-up show. That is coming up here as Blue Comets win this one 42-21. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back for that here on your home for Blue Comets Z95.3.
As the area's leading hospital, we believe your best days lie ahead of you. And as a nationally recognized hospital for patient safety and quality, we work to ensure that your tomorrows are the best they can be. At Labette Health, instead of thinking about what you need out of a hospital, we've thought about what you need out of life. With our 5-star, multiple award-winning care, we're creating a higher quality of life for our patients. At Labette Health, we center around you.
My grandpa started small, real small. Back then, he didn't have much to start with. A piece of land, a mule, and a sack of seed. But he made it work. And my family has been making it work for 3 generations since. To think, it all started from a seed.
In farming, everything starts with a seed. At Community National Bank and Trust, we've got the seedlings you need to get started. You take pride in your work, and we take pride in helping you do it. Find a Community National Bank and Trust near you at mybankcnb.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Drive to Zero Coalition reminds us that every life is important and invites you to join the Drive to Zero campaign. Drunk drivers are involved in 1/3 of all traffic crash fatalities. That's over 100 fellow Kansans. Please do your part. Designate a sober driver and get home safely. Buckle up and eliminate distracted driving. And remember, in Kansas, you drink, you drive, you lose. Sponsored by the Kansas Department of Transportation and the Drive to Zero Coalition.
Authorization, enrollment, and activation activities are required. Receive all services. Contact institution for details.
2 lattes, please. On me. Yeah? My free Casasa Cash Back checking account surprised me with sweet cash rewards.
So thoughtful. Kasasa Cashback simply appreciates me. It also refunds my ATM withdrawal fees. Huh, my mega bank account just takes money out every month without even asking. Sounds like it's time to move on.
Take back the special treatment you deserve with Kasasa Cashback. Member FDIC. J. Hatfield Chevrolet in Chanute is your trusted Buick, GMC, and Cadillac dealership. They keep you moving with extensive inventory and competitive finance options, offering a wide range of auto repair service and everyday value pricing. Take advantage of the regular service offers and coupons and visit their Chevrolet certified service experts for regular maintenance and repair. Join the family at J. Hatfield Chevrolet Buick, GMC, and Cadillac right on the corner of Cherry and Plummer right here in Chanute.
Hi, this is Ryan Disbro, State Farm Agent Chanute. I believe it's important to protect your family in the event of any emergency. Come see me today in downtown Chanute at 205 East Main and let me help protect your family with auto, home, life, or health insurance, as well as protecting your family's financial future. Come say hi at our downtown offices in Chanute or schedule an appointment by calling 620-431-2680.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports on Z95.3.
And welcome back here, Blue Comets fans. We get ready to wrap this one up on your North Santa Fe Auto and Tire postgame wrap-up show. Blue Comets win at 42-21. That's the first half stat sheet right there. And a good job by the Blue Comets. Only allow 7 points in that second quarter, or that second half. And it was all on that one big drive there in the start of the third quarter there for the Tigers. And right there in the middle of the third quarter, they were able to get that drive together. Good long drive. That was the only one that the Blue Comets allowed to put up there. And it also helped us out with a few turnovers on the night as well from those Fort Scott Tigers. But the Blue Comets did very, very well here this evening. And I think that they played a great game. I think the Comets looking pretty impressive. This is definitely one of those games where we definitely wanted to improve and get much better as we get ready to go for our final couple of games that are coming up on this season. We got Coffeyville next week before we head to Altamont to wrap up the regular season. And in that week number 9, we'll find out where we are in that first round of the playoff game. But wow, what a game by Ty Bowman. 13-16, 215, 4 touchdowns. He had 22 carries for 144 yards. Nice job of running there by Blue Comets tonight. I mean, they didn't really get it. We ran the ball well. We passed the ball well over 200 yards rushing, well over 200 yards passing. So good job by the Blue Comets. Everybody catching balls downfield and do what they need to do. It's just a big, big game for the Comets. Only 3 penalties as well. I had us for 21 yards on 3 penalties. So good job by the Blue Comets. The turnovers and those penalties, key times really did force Scott in a couple of places there. They had a couple of personal foul 15-yard penalties that went against them in a couple of different places that gave the Blue Comets an extra opportunity to keep drives alive and keep moving the ball down the field. But a good job here by Fort Scott, 7-13 for Bull, 64 yards. But I tell you what, the man is Fess. He had 26 carries for 219 yards and 2 touchdowns tonight. I'm going to give another run there to the big man Reed. He had 4 carries for 24 yards. He got that 1 touchdown as well. But 7-13, 64 yards. Whereas all Bulls was able to muster up there this evening, passing the ball around for his receivers. But the good job by the Blue Comet defense. They were back there, and they gave up a couple of runs and maybe even a couple of passes. But I tell you what, that Blue Comet defense did a great job again tonight, keeping Fort Scott at bay when they needed to, and keeping them at the score of 42-21 here at the end of it here tonight. But what a great game for your Blue Comets. I tell you what, we got Coffeyville coming to town next week, so we're looking forward to that. Hope to see a lot of people out there rooting on the Blue Comets once again as we look to go and see if we can get us another win next week. Right now, sitting at 5-1, 2-0 in the SCK League. Just a big, big win here for the Blue Comets tonight. Long ride home. It's a cold one. We're going to wrap it up and go. Hope everyone has an awesome, blessed, wonderful night. Zach making us sound good back in the studio as always. I'm out of here, folks. Have a good one. Bye-bye. My voice is about to go, dude.